नमस्कार आप सभी को। मेरा नाम आशीष शर्मा है एंड फ्रॉम टुडे वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट द क्लास 7th geography NCERT. Firstly, I will tell you the syllabus of class 7th geography NCERT and then start the chapter 1, that is environment. Okay, so see a look of class 7 geography NCERT. Chapter 1 is environment and pause the video and see other chapters. Okay, सो टाइम को बचाते हुए हम स्टार्ट करते हैं चैप्टर 1. These core topics generally help for all UPSC aspirant and also class 7th standard student. So without wasting our time, start the chapter. Let's see what is geography. Okay, sorry, what is environment? Environment means everything that surrounds us and affects our life. That is, the natural things like mountains, rivers, air, plants. These all are natural things and these all are present in our surrounding. Human made things like roads, buildings, and human beings themselves are all surrounding us. That is known as environment. Okay. From the perspective of UPSC, environment generally means the interaction of natural and human plus man-made factor from the human, okay, is termed as environment. Generally, environment has two component. The one is natural environment and the other component is human environment, that is anthropogenic environment. Okay. In this, environment has four major component, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. So let's discuss one by one. In natural environment, these are things found in nature, not created by humans, means they are not anthropogenic. So component number 1, that is lithosphere, is a solid outer layer of earth that is known as landform, includes mountains, plateaus, plains and valleys, provide soil, minerals that support agriculture and settlement. The second component is hydrosphere, that is all water bodies present on the earth like ocean, seas, river, lakes and groundwater and glacier also, that is on melting give water. The 97% of water means ocean that are saline and only 3% of fresh water that we will drink. Okay. The third component is atmosphere, means the layer of air surrounding earth. Its composition is the nitrogen has a 78% composition, oxygen only composed 21%, that is very useful for human and other biotic living things. Okay. Argon composition is less than 1%, CO2 composition is 0.04%, and other more compositions that I will need to teach you further again. Atmosphere protects Earth from harmful UV rays and maintains temperature. That is the stratosphere layer जो मैंने आपको बताया था पिछले कुछ वीडियोस में, उसी में ओजोन लेयर मिलता है. ठीक है. और क्या होता है, जो हार्मफुल यूवी रेडिएशन आता है वो प्रोटेक्ट करता है. ठीक है. द फोर्थ कंपोनेंट इज बायोस्फीयर. इट इज अ नैरो जोन वेयर लाइफ एग्जिस्ट. मीन्स नैरो जोन मीन्स जैसे ये हमारा अगर बायोस्फीयर है तो यहाँ पे लिथोस्फीयर है, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोस्फीयर है और यहाँ पे एटमोस्फीयर है. मतलब बायोस्फीयर में ये तीनों एग्जिस्ट करती हैं. ठीक है. दैट इज वाई इट इज नोन एज अ नैरो जोन. ठीक है. Includes plant like flora, plant also known as flora, animals that is fauna, interaction of land, water and air. जैसे हमने बताया, ये लैंड हो गया, ये वाटर हो गया, एयर हो गया, लिथोस्फेयर, हाइड्रोस्फेयर, एटमॉस्फेयर. ओके. फ्रॉम द पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ यूपीएससी, बायोस्फेयर इज अ लाइफ सपोर्टिंग जोन ऑफ अर्थ. ओके. पार्ट बी, ह्यूमन इन्वायरमेंट also known as anthropogenic. Anthropogenic environment that is created by human beings. Okay. Human environment includes human groups, culture, tradition, religion, institutions, economy, and social structure. Humans modify environment to suit their needs. Human modify the environment to create development. Human modify environment to do for agriculture. Human modify environment for industries. Human modify environment for urbanization. That is for agriculture, industry, urbanization. Human modify the environments. Okay. Part C contains the human made environment. Objects created by humans are roads, buildings, bridges, dams, technologies, and industries that are human made. Environment. Okay. From the perspectives of UPSC point, human made environment shows how human transform natural environment for development. क्या होता है कि फॉर एनी डेवलपमेंट ह्यूमन, जो मैन होता है, वो एक इन्वायरमेंट, नेचुरल इन्वायरमेंट को हार्म करता है फॉर द क्रिएशन ऑफ अ न्यू डेवलपमेंट. ओके. द थर्ड पॉइंट इज ecosystem. An ecosystem is a system where living means biotic and non-living means abiotic components interact. Example, that is pond ecosystem, यानी तालाब ecosystem. Okay. Forest ecosystem, river ecosystem, desert ecosystem, grassland ecosystem. These are examples of ecosystem. Okay. Let's we will know about biotic component, that is living component. Biotic components includes plant, animals, microorganism. The biotic components means they can breathe. Okay. An abiotic component, that is non-living, that is air, water, soil, temperature, sunlight, they can't breathe. They can't respirate. Important UPSC concept here, that is ecosystem, a biotic, abiotic, and their interaction is known as ecosystem. The fourth point is how human modify the environment. Humans interact with the environment and change it. कैसे? कटिंग फॉरेस्ट किसके लिए? एग्रीकल्चर के लिए, सिटीज के लिए. तो हमने क्या किया? फॉरेस्ट यानी नेचुरल इन्वायरमेंट को मॉडिफाई किया किसके लिए? एग्रीकल्चर एंड सिटीज के लिए. बिल्डिंग डैम्स, एक रिवर फ्लो कर रही है उस पर डैम बना दिया किसके लिए? इलेक्ट्रिसिटी और इरिगेशन के लिए. ओवर यूज ऑफ रिसोर्सेस, मतलब हमने कोल माइनिंग की, पेट्रोलियम माइनिंग की, ठीक है, कॉन्टिनेंटल शेल्फ माइनिंग की फॉर द पेट्रोल एंड अदर रिसोर्सेस. उससे होता क्या है? पॉल्यूशन होता है. ठीक है. इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन इज ऑल्सो अ मॉडिफिकेशन ऑफ इन्वायरमेंट for the purpose of economic growth and the environmental issue that is created more pollution. Okay. The balance between development and environment is a major theme in UPSC, that is sustainable development from the perspective of UPSC. This is very important. The fifth point is independence of environment. Interdependence of environment means all component of environment are interconnected. Okay. Example, that is plant needs sunlight, water and CO2, and these are all need animals. Animals need plants, And again, human needs both. So these all are interconnected to each other. Okay. If one component is disturbed, the entire ecosystem get affected. Okay. The sixth point is, why is environment important? Environment support life, provide resources, control climate, maintain ecological balance. Okay. From the perspective of UPSC, environment protection is a main part of GS3 ecology and environment in UPSC syllabus. The seventh point is present environmental issue. सबसे big reason है ये deforestation, pollution, climate change, global warming, loss of biodiversity, urbanization process. डिफोरेस्टेशन से क्या होगा? पेड़ों की कटाई होगी, ठीक है? पेड़ों की कटाई होगी, CO2 सीक्वेस्ट्रेशन कम होगा और पॉल्यूशन इंक्रीज करेगा। पॉल्यूशन में एयर भी पॉल्यूट है, वाटर भी पॉल्यूशन है, सॉइल भी पॉल्यूशन है, नॉइज भी इंक्रीजिंगली इंक्रीज हो रहा है इन द सिटीज रीजन। अभी रिसेंट एग्जांपल है दिल्ली एयर पॉल्यूशन इन सेवियर कैटेगरी। ओके, climate change is a big issue, global warming is also a big issue, loss of biodiversity, urbanization pressure. These all are comes when modify natural environment. Okay, and the last is a summary that is perfect for revision. Environment, natural plus human made, known as environment. Natural environment contains lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. Ecosystem means interaction of biotic and abiotic. Human heavily modified environment needs sustainable development. Ecosystem are interdependent and fragile nature. Okay, means if one component is disturbed, the entire ecosystem get affected. So thank you very much. This is the class 7th geography NCRT chapter 1, that is environment. I thought it is helpful for you all. Thank you and support me.